very closely. Ahead of the Karnataka elections, campaign wars between Congress and BJP are getting more and more bitter. The controversy started on September 21 when posters captioned PayCM with Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai's photograph were pasted in parts of Bengaluru by Congress. Resembling the design of e-wallet Paytm, the posters figured Bommai's face in the middle of the QR code with the message 40% accepted here as a jibe against alleged corruption. BJP supporters have now released mock posters which abbreviate PayCM as Pay to Congress Madam, referring to Sonia Gandhi on social media. BJP is also targeting the Congress for attacking Bommai because he's a Lingayat, saying the community will make the Congress pay for it. Congress, though, is also upping the ante with their senior leaders pasting more of the PayCM posters across town today. Having said that, there was also major embarrassment for the Congress as Bengaluru-based actor Akhil Iyer flagged the use of his photo for a Congress poster, accusing the party of using it without his consent. Taking it to Twitter, the actor called out the use of his image illegal and threatened legal action against the party. He further tagged Congress leaders Rahul Gandhi and Siddaramaiah in the post, urging them to look into the matter. How long will this corruption campaign or the Karnataka continue? And who is it hurting more? We will take that to our guests in just a bit. But first up, listening to the leaders of the two parties.
The minister itself had announced that what money has to be paid to whom. MLCs had been said, legislators have said, and the contractor have said that. We have put it in a format for more information.
No, they have not given a iota of even small document or proof. It's all politically motivated, malicious things, and ultimately I have challenged them to come out with the proofs.
Let's go across to our guest joining us. Captain Ganesh Karnik is from the BJP. Nagaraju Yadav is from the Karnataka Congress Party. Nagaraju, let me start with you. The Chief Minister today has come out and said, why don't you show some proof? On top of that, they've also launched this counter campaign to your PayCM campaign, which is Pay to Congress Madam. How do you respond?
Let me say good evening to all the panelists and you, madam. The basic idea of doing this is very, very clear. It is not today what we have raised an issue of corruption against the BJP government. You know, your own channel and many national channels have telecasted, and the people have come forward on the TV cameras and said that this government is demanding for 40% commission for clearing the bills in the corporation and in the contract and in the contracts orders, where the Karnataka State Contractor Association, Mr. Kempana, who came and along with his team came and gave a complaint to the Prime Minister, gave a complaint to the Chief Minister, gave a complaint to the all concerned media, everybody, the issue was brought up to the public domain. When the complaint was given, it was duty of the Chief Minister or the Prime Minister to hand over the matter for an investigation. Only the investigation or officer can demand for the document. The complaint against the Chief Minister and his cabinet colleagues. And how can they give you documents of proof what is going on? The accused people are asking for documents. Is it fair enough? We are demanding, when the complaint is come forward, if you're clean, why didn't you ask the High Court judge to come forward and investigate this matter by sitting judge? If they are not got involved into any corruption, let them come clean. We'll appreciate that. And we are saying that the accusation is against the government and the government ministers and the entire system of the Karnataka state today. When that is the case, how the same people are asking for documents? So it is coming day by day, the accusations are becoming more, whether it's PSA scam, whether it is a recruitment scam, whether it's capital sales scam, number of scams are coming every day. And now, not one minister, number of ministers are getting tackled with this. So as a campaign, our social media people, boys, B.R. Naidu and other people happened to make one poster of putting Chief Minister's photo on a QR code. That is nothing but symbolic of his government.
Okay, let him respond to that. Let Mr. Karnik respond to that. You know, this counter campaign of Pay to Congress Madam, how does that explain the corruption charges that people have made against your government? That's just whataboutery, isn't it?
Okay, good evening to you and to Mr. Nagaraj. Who is speaking? A party supremo who is out on bail, party's former national president out on bail, state party president out on bail, and just a couple of days ago he has been summoned by ED. What about Malaprabha scam? What about the scam of mining? So, what about the Arkavati scam? Now, scamsters are talking about corruption. This is highlight. I would like to only say, you can't stoop down to this level of, as election is fast approaching, they're in the opposition, they need to do some theatrics, they need to do some dramabaji. That is what they're doing. Otherwise, like Honorable Chief Minister on the floor of the House today, he has said, if you have an iota of, please give it, we submit. I will take up the serious investigation. And on him, they're charging. Now, they're talking as if the corruption has started in Karnataka only under the BJP regime.
No, but sir,
Corruption,
that
the
is not
father
the
of
case.
corruption in
Mr.
this
Karnik, one
country,
second, let me
from
just come in.
Jeep scam
It
till
may
date
not have
is
started with
Congress.
the BJP term, but what about the allegations that have surfaced even by some of your own leaders? Who's going to act on that?
Politically, there have been allegations all throughout. I agree with you. But recently, one of our ministers was made to resign after investigation because somebody had committed suicide, saying the same example of 40% commission. And after investigation, he has come clean of it. So whenever there is some serious allegation, they need to have some substantive evidence. Nothing is there. They've been talking day in and day out, talking by people who are involved in corruption, who are being investigated, who are out on bail. And today, to cover up their issues, they have taken up this 40% onto the streets. It is just theatrics and nothing else.
Theatrics.
On the
Okay.
last day of the session, they wanted to create a scene and they have done it today.
Mr. Nagaraj.
Nothing else.
Yeah, let me come out with every point can be answered. Now the issue has come is that these are the people who are involved with the mining scam. These are the people involved with the accused people are talking about. May I ask you what is the stand of Mr. Yediyurappa, where he is not facing the charges even today? I am asking you very, very clearly, why did Ishwarappa resign when he was not involved in a corruption in a Santosh Patil's case? Why have they not taken him back to the ministry? Let me complete,
Okay.
Ganesh, let me complete it. What I'm trying to tell you is very, very clear. I want to ask you, why did Janardhan go to jail? He was below Congress.
Mr. Nagaraj never
BJP leader to mining case, jail.
See,
Let me
when
tell
there
you,
was a charge made by somebody
Ganesh,
who
let me
committed
complete it,
suicide,
Ganesh. Let me complete,
obviously,
Ganesh.
no, you will
let
never
me-
complete, Mr.
No,
Nagaraj, I know.
let us have a clear debate.
Let me answer
Ganesh,
this.
I have due respect for you. I have due respect
Thank
for you.
you.
Please wait. Okay.
Thank you
What
very
I'm-
much,
Because
yes.
Mr. Ganesh is a very nice gentleman. He's a friend of mine. Let us have a very good debate. Now
Yes,
I'm asking
please.
you, how did the matter of 40% came out to the picture? Mr. Kempanna is not a Congress member. He is an association president of Contractors Association President of Karnataka State. Then BBMP has got Contractor Association. All association office bearers have come, contractor association have come in front of the cameras, that too in front of national cameras, and said that we are ready to face any consequences if we have given a complaint, a false complaint. Why have you not registered a complaint by the
Okay, let him
leaders who have given
respond
a
now.
complaint? You could have registered. If you registered an FIR
Okay.
and taken for an investigation, why this should have come to Congress hands?
Let them
Government has
go
failed
and
in taking
launch
it.
it. Let's see if they can come and talk openly in front of camera. Why have not they gone to the police station and registered a complaint? They can do it as
When
well.
the complaint,
They have
let
not
me
done
tell you, when
you
the
want
complaint,
somebody else to do it
Mr.
so
Ganesh,
moto.
when the complaint is lodged, when a complaint is brought to the notice of a Prime Minister's office and to the Home Minister's office of the state and Home Minister of the country and to the Chief Minister of the country, Chief Minister
Because
had a meeting with the entire contractors and he
Mr.
said that
Mr.
he will look
Mr.
into the matter. Till today, why
Mr.
he has
Na-
not transferred the matter to Lokaayukta?
Okay, can I come in now? Can I come in now? Mr.
Yeah,
Karnik, I have only a final minute left. The question I want to
Yes.
ask you is, you're the government in power. Whatever the
Yes.
allegations against senior Congress leaders may be, they're facing investigations for that. Whatever the allegations against the Gandhis may be, they're facing probes on that. You are currently in government in the state. Elections are coming up. The corruption charge hits you more than just, just transferring it to the Congress party.
Yes. See, there is an allegation, I agree. And they've made a theatrics out of it today. That also I agree. But where is the formal complaint? Let them go and complain about this 40%. Not one single person has gone to the police station and lodged a complaint. They have made references. They have made references here and there. And today, for political reasons, they want to take it to streets, just to malign. See, whenever BJP has come to power, the Congress in Karnataka cannot tolerate it. They did the same thing with Mr. Virendra
Okay.
Patil. They did the same thing
Okay.
with Mr. Yediyurappa. He took the name of Mr.
Can I speak?
Yediyurappa. He has been absolved of all the cases except one, for which even today he got stay from the Supreme Court. And these false allegations and trying to malign the party they're a character. They don't want people from a particular community to continue as chief ministers. This is the real scene. And their own party president in the state is in dire straits. He's into a lot of problems. So to cover up all these
Can I
things,
speak?
now,
Can I
Goebbels' principle, they're trying to do that. But
Okay, one second.
There's no substance in it and it won't be substantiated.
Okay, yes.
I can give them the
Honorable
proof.
Chief
I can
Minister
give them
is
the
very
proof.
clear.
But
Our
Mr.
Honorable
No,
Chief
Mr.
Minister is very
Yadav,
clear.
the issue is not whether you have proof or not. Mr. Karnik is raising a point that why are you not going and registering a probe? Or registering a complaint?
Let me tell you one thing.
In many cases against Congress leaders, there are private individuals who have worked through the years to bring proof against them.
This is standard shoot and scoot policy of Siddaramaiah. He just makes a remark and then scoots. This
Yes,
is
Mr.
exactly
Yadav.
what he does all throughout.
Let me speak. Now, Mr. Santosh Patil's death note very, very clear. There was a 40% commission allegation was made and the FIR was filed. And before the investigation could start, the leaders of the House and the Home Minister and the Chief Minister said that Ishwarappa is not involved. That was a statement made by the Chief Minister. Is it fair? And it comes out saying that he is not involved.
I have 30 seconds left, so I'll give Mr. Karnik an opportunity to respond to that. You are in power, you are scuttling probes against your own. And no, one second, sir. And the added question that I have on top of that is, your government faces the image of a 40% cut commission government. How are you going to counter that? That image is not going anywhere, sir.
No,
Mr.
first
Karnik.
of all, it is a false allegation, number one. Number two, since he mentioned about Santosh's sad suicide and the note, he resigned, Honorable Minister resigned, investigation was done, he has come out clean. And then he is talking of it again, please.
That he didn't resign voluntarily.
No, whatever it is, whatever it is, but he came out clean initially.
When in a PSA scam, in a PSA scam, why the ADGP is arrested today? Tell me, is it not a government scam? Didn't the Home Minister of the State come to the floor and say that there no scam has happened?
No,
then why the ADGP is arrested? Why the revenue DCs are arrested?
Please let him finish. Please let him finish.
No, government has taken action on the so-called PSA scam and the very senior people for the first time in the history of the entire country possibly.
That is why the government is involved in this. That is a prima facie. It proves the government is involved in the recruitment scam.
Now you can say government is involved. Investigation is on. People involved who have been arrested.
Corruption continues to be the biggest issue possibly in the run-up of the elections. And clearly both parties are mounting their campaigns on that. We'll have to wait and see exactly with whom this sticks more and who suffers more because of these allegations. I do thank our guests for joining us. Slipping into a very short break. Remember, on the other side, we'll continue to get you the day's biggest update.